am Susan from 5minutesformom.com, and I am here with Scott Stratten, author of the upcoming book, Unmarketing, and as we all know him, Unmarketing on Twitter. Now, Scott, you may not know, but is a very busy work-at-home dad. Now, I want to talk to Scott a little bit about this whole term work-at-home dad and work-at-home mom and how he feels about it. So, tell me, Scott, do you call yourself a work-at-home dad?
That's the thing is, I don't bring it up in what I do in my marketing or on Twitter. I write a dad blog outside of what I do, and that's where I talk about being that, because there's context to that. There's topical to that. And what I find I actually have a problem with women, because it seems dads don't usually talk about, but a lot of work-at-home moms, when they call themselves a WHAM, outside of being a cheesy 80s group, it's the acronym for being a work-at-home mom. I have no problem with you saying that in your marketing if your marketplace is other moms. But if you run an accounting company, you run a marketing company, and in your bio you say, Jenny is a work-at-home mom, and there's nothing against being one. The problem is your potential clients will see that and think any kind of prejudice they want. You're not going to be my priority, your schedule won't fit mine, because to be honest with you, to be brutally honest, if I'm hiring a service provider, I want to know you can provide the service for me that I need when I need it. And that doesn't count as being a work-at-home mom or dad or anything else. So if it's your marketplace, then please shout it from the rooftops. But be careful what you claim to be and put in your bio or put on your masthead in your website, because that's open for people's interpretation. And a lot of times, sadly, it's interpreted wrong.
That's a really interesting point. And actually, for Janice and I, we have two sort of businesses. One where we admit we're work at home, and one where we don't. So we started off as, we own 2 e-commerce stores, which some people may or may not know. And when we're very careful in that to make it sound like our stores are bigger. When we answer the phone, we want to make sure that nobody knows that there's kids in the background. You know, quiet. Yeah. You know, and so we're not advertising those stores as being run by work-at-home moms, because in that particular business, it's not helpful.
But it's also changed. I think that just saying work-at-home is actually sometimes much more acceptable over the past 5 years, I think, than it was before.
Yeah, that's good advice. When you're going to call yourself a work-at-home mom in part of your marketing material, make sure it works. So for Janice and I, obviously in our 5 minutes for mom, that works, that we're talking that we're work-at-home moms. It's exactly part of what we're doing. In our e-commerce stores, nobody knows those are run by moms.
It is irrelevant, and please don't get mad. I'm not saying being a mom's irrelevant. I'm not saying being dad's irrelevant, but it's irrelevant to my marketplace. And I had this debate with somebody when they actually said, well, no, being a mom makes me responsible and good at time management. I said, no, being a mom means you can procreate. It means you can have a baby. Being a dad means somebody can have a baby with me. It means nothing to do with business. Being a good parent means you can do those things, but being a parent does not mean you're great at anything except being able to have a baby.
No, it's great advice, Scott, and we really appreciate you sharing that with us. And thank you for joining us at 5minutesformom.com.